Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Ruth Marquise. Your favorite realtor. Welcome to the Ruth and Relationship Show. I am your host, Ruth Marquise, aka your favorite realtor, aka your favorite credit specialist, aka your love negotiator. I help men and women relate, get into quality relationships that lead to quality families, that lead to quality communities, that leave quality legacies. Let's build. Hey, Boo. Hey, Lalu. Hey, Delia. Hey, Vinny. How are you? Hey, guys. If you're on here, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. Hey, shout out to my Facebook family, my Instagram family. Topic of tonight is: Do we put too much? Do we put too much on the internet? Okay, Emmanuel wants to say hi, guys. Okay, you want to say hi? Just say hello, and then you gotta go. Okay, say hello. He says, Vinny says, "What's up, girl? How are you? Sup? Yeah. Oh yeah. You agree? Emmanuel agree. Now get yourself out of here. Too much on the internet." Lalu says, "Fine, thank you, great one." Okay, let's go to bed. We go to bed? We go to bed? You want to go to bed? Guys, can y'all do me a favor? Instagram, do me a favor and go on Ruth Marquise. Link in the bio. Go to my YouTube channel. Don't mind them. Just bought this way. Emmanuel, if it's that serious, why you stop crying? All right, play with your ball. Go to YouTube. Okay. She says kind of glitching. Go to YouTube. Go to Ruth Marquise and watch us live from there. Okay, guys? Ruth Marquise. Let me put the name in there. And I'm going to give him this phone, and everything will be well, and we can continue our show. I would love to hear you chime in on our show. That's the name of the channel right there. Go subscribe, and you can watch us every night at 10. Thank you for the love. Hey y'all. Hey Facebook. All right, let's let this man get his little blippy on. Okay. All right, guys. See y'all later. Bye. Instagram. Facebook. We still here. We still live. We still live. We're gonna discard that one. We don't need that one. Okay. You wanna watch Blippy? Blippy? Wanna watch Blippy? Oh, check out the house I was showing today on my Instagram. Stories, Facebook people, YouTube people. All right, what are we going to? We're gonna watch Blippy? All right, we're gonna watch Blippy and we're gonna charge the phone, okay? Because I can multitask. That's what I do. I'm a mom. Hold on, y'all. Let me go plug this over there so I can have a phone when I'm done. And I'm gonna tell you why I was late. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come here. Is it Blippy? What? Not Blippy? Oh my gosh. Get your pillow. Get your Blippy. Get your popcorn. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay, watch this. If you don't want to watch Blippy, I'll put you to sleep in the room, okay? All right. Stay right there. Okay, I'm back, guys. Here we go. How are y'all tonight? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Do we put too much on the internet? Do we put too much on the internet? Okay. So I was having a conversation with someone, and a lot of times, I mean, I know when I'm being dismissed in a conversation. By the way, this is Ruth in Relationships. So if I feel like, like a conversation is going well and I got to be a little late for the show, just pray for your girl. That's why I'm late today, because I had an interesting conversation that I had to put on pause for the show. All right. Now, um, a lot. So I was talking about the twerking, okay, that a particular young lady loves to do online, and she wants to be married, but she don't want to hear it when I say no twerking. Like, y'all, it's a no twerking rule for the marriage-minded women. And if y'all men could do me a favor, see what happens is girls don't go by what you're like what you think. They go by what you do, right? They see you go for the girl that is they see you go for that girl that's sexy. They see you go for the girl with the weave down to her butt. They see you go with the girl, so they think that that's what they want. They see you go with the girl that has the fake butt, so that's what they think you want. But they didn't know, like, oh, that was for a night, that was for a couple weeks, that wasn't for a lifetime. You see what I'm saying? So turn it back down. Turn it down. Or you can go in the other room. Oh, you know how to turn it down too? Smack. Okay, turn it down. There you go. He's good. And then he walked down some steps today without falling. Proud of him. Turn it down. Shh, shh. Yo, he's so smart. All right, so women, as much as they say, I'm not submitting to no man, they will go to surgery in droves to get their butt bigger, to get lip whatever, to get hip whatever, all these things. Hold on one second. Let's turn it down, okay? Okay, don't turn it back up no more, okay? No. Baby boy. No. Okay, fine. You want to go in the other room? You want to go sleep? You put it up, I'll put you to sleep. I don't have a problem stopping the show. I don't have a problem stopping. Now go. Yeah. You think I'm playing with you? You trying to take advantage. I'm not. Listen, I'm all the time. All the time. I can pause anything. Say, hold on. Hold on. All right. So women will say, there's no way I'm going to listen to a man, but then you will literally get your body better to get more attention from men. You will literally, or better, with quotes, you will literally put your life in danger. Y'all can't hear me? You will literally put your life in danger so you can have a better shot at what you want. So that's okay. If that's what you want to do, that's okay. But at the same time, we gotta know that we're doing too much. She was like, I gotta go. It's like great conversation. She listened to me about the parenting stuff. She listened to me about, business stuff, about the home stuff. Sometimes Ruth the realtor is gonna say, listen, ma'am, I know your situation, okay? You don't need to be buying no bigger home. I was being real. I could have been the realtor that's like, yeah, you want a bigger home? Let's get you into more debt. Yay! That ain't the kind of debt that's not going to get you what you want in life in general. Okay. Hold on. I have a kid that has to pow pow. I have a baby after pow pow, right, Emmanuel? You want pow pow? So he's gonna dance to make it better. Can y'all even hear it? I don't know why he's doing this to me. Hold on one second. Why don't you just take it and make it real loud over here? Oh. Okay. Done. I'm tired. All right. So a lot of times, I'm gonna make this brief. A lot of times we do things and we put too much on. There's nothing wrong. Like if you want to go and hang out with your friends, that's fine. But there's some things that you shouldn't do. Like let's say you have sense to be like, all right, my daughter's with me. She may be wearing something inappropriate for, she'd be okay for the event, but just the way you kind of posing would not be an appropriate picture for her online. So I did notice some of y'all covering y'all daughters. Good for you. I did notice some of y'all like, I had to even deal with this having to like, you got to take that down with them. And if this the way you know that you should do that with your child, even though you're grown, you should protect yourself as well. So there's some things that even if you do them, that's not something you want to promote. Okay. Now let me give you a little secret on Christian people. Okay. Y'all want a secret? Shh. Come in. I was looking and I was like, okay, what's the wine I'm gonna pick tonight? And I was like, oh, look at that. That's wine. They be serving the wine at the I was like, wait a minute. This is the wine. Right? Christian people drink. They just don't want to. They don't want, like, if they drink this hot sauce, they don't want you to know that they take it, drinking all the hot sauce. Okay? They don't ask me why hot sauce is right here. I must have been eating some chicken. Right? So they don't want you to see them drinking to promote drinking. Come on, stay with me. It doesn't mean they're not allowed to drink. It just means they don't want to promote things that are not that great. If you're not careful, if you're not discerning, that is the key. So if you ask the pastor, does he drink? He probably does. I mean, y'all take communion every month. Every month, right? If you're a certain denomination, you are drinking wine to remind yourself of Jesus. So you can't say you don't drink it. Drink in church. What y'all talking about? It's really grape juice, but they used to, it was wine back in the day, right? So it's not so much that we is the bad thing. It's like to overdo things is a bad thing. It's overdoing it. You can go have fun, but not have your butt cheeks in the air. You can, you know what I mean? It's certain things where it's like, okay, you can dress a certain kind of way, but don't got to be to the super duper extreme. I saw a girl that was online, and she had a string bikini, like just basically nothing, a string. And she popped up her thing, and a lady made a video, was like, yeah, and you wonder, like, when that guy come out of prison and see you, like, why he trying to, he'll take advantage of you forcefully, can't say the words, and you'll be like, well, saying to me, screaming me too. And that's just you being aware as a woman. You don't want to put yourself in dangerous scenarios. Not to say you're asking for it, but you're asking for it. So you're asking for men to treat you horribly because you refuse to tone it down. Everybody got to tone it down. I had to tone it down. I had to go to a showing, and I was like, let me throw some on my dress, because I'm always around somebody's husband, okay? And I'm very respectful of people's husband. Now they may still not like me because I'm always gonna be fine. Right, but I'm not gonna be the realtor that's like coming out, everything's out, like, those girls, like, they hold, like, everything's out. I'm gonna give you some legs. Like, look, I feel like legs is legs, right? But I don't want to have everything, all things out. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you're bending over at the lockbox. It's always bending at the block box. You gotta pick up some things. You gotta come up some stuff. You gotta go. Is not being considerate. So toning it down. Everybody has to tone it down. You gotta tone it down when you go to work. Somehow, some way, when y'all get on social media, the internet, y'all lose your mind. I don't understand it. I get it. If y'all don't understand what twerking is about, I was gonna do a show about this, but I didn't do it yet. But it was a sign of rebellion. Like, nobody can tell me what to do. Like, y'all, I'm free. Nobody can tell you what to do. But what the other side didn't tell you is that, yes, you're single, and most likely, if a woman is, well, before it became huge, um most likely if she's twerking, she's single, right? And your single friends is on be doing it. But now she's like, oh yeah, but my married friends, they do it. And I'm like, but they're married. If their husbands put up with that, that's on them. But you're trying to get married, but yet you're doing what the single girls are doing, and you're doing what married women who don't respect their husbands are doing. If you want to be married, you got to think like a wife. Stop asking to be married, and you don't ever want to be a wife. So therefore, I'm gonna let you ride on that, because what I notice men do when they can't get through to a woman, they just let it go. And I had to let it go. Like, listen, it's no getting through to you. There's no getting through to you. And the problem with no getting through to you with the men is that they will also take advantage, and then, like, I couldn't get through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You setting yourself up for more disappointment. So yes, we do. We put everybody feel obligated to put their bikini pics on. Like, it's like men are just like, yes, I love it here. This is great. I've always wanted to be here. But when they get mad when they start looking for a wife, because the girl that they had in their mind, they go to her page, they're like, yo, I thought you was different. I'm still going hit. Obviously, it's up for grabs, but I thought you was different. And then now you're disqualified for being, because they don't want to be embarrassed. What was it? They were talking about body count, right? And they were saying how he was saying how, like, quarters, dimes, pennies, nickels. Like, if a girl has been passed around, and I hate these terms, trust me, it makes me cringe, but it's facts. So if basically she's having sex with everybody, the guys are calling it passing around. We're not gonna get started on how they talk and how it just, like, who said y'all made the rules, but y'all do, and that's okay. Y'all made your own little code. It is what it is. Women don't say we passing no man around. It just don't sound right, right? But y'all was shared. See, y'all sharing. So it's different terms, same thing. He was saying how a penny is so the most available thing. So a man is not going to actually, because they know that if they take a wife, they're responsible for her, meaning they have to pay for her. They're not going to pay for something that was a penny that everybody had. So at first it didn't make sense. Like, yo, why y'all feel like women can't do what y'all do? It doesn't seem fair. But see, I accept the rules the way they are. So that's the rules. I always tell people, this is real estate, black and white. If it's space in the middle to play with, we gonna play with that. But anything outside of those lines, we can't change certain things. But everything we can change, trust me, we do. Trust me. If it's a way, we gonna find it. Okay. If it's a way to get around something, we finna find it. Okay. So I had a client, and basically they the scenario was like, no, we had to wait a long time to get the house. And in my mind, I ran through 5 scenarios, and he after the fact he came back and was like, why that? I'm like, yo, I had already ran through, and trust me, if I can get it for you, if I could put you in that position to get that house, I would definitely do it. But it's not in your best interest. It's like, because you have to wait extra, you may find something better. So I was like, it was in your best interest for me not to go down that road, but you trust me. I went down every scenario I can go through. Okay. So long story short, we have to watch what we put on the internet. Watch when y'all put in y'all kids' name of their school on their uniform. Y'all need to make sure that nobody knows what school they go to. You know, on that back to school thing, I'll just be looking. I'm just like, y'all never had a stalker. I had one before. Y'all never had a stalker, so y'all think it's sweet, right? And we about to get to what happened with this guy, with this rapper and Rolly Bands. Y'all think it's sweet. It's not sweet. So another thing the women have to understand is that, like, I had to tell the girls, I was like, I had to stop doing the side booty pose. I never went fully the whole butt, like I never did that, but I gave him a little hip, child. These guys went crazy, like not crazy, but like it was just too leaning over to the sexualized side. So I had to be like, nah, I can't do it. Like, I'm gonna tone it down. I'm gonna try wearing different things. I'm not gonna be too out there, because you just keep getting bad results. Like, if I could sit there and look back and be like, look at what kind of person is being attracted to me because of what I put out there. But y'all can't do that. Y'all, I'm literally in clothes. I got clothes when I got dress on. And y'all like, now, I'm wearing my bikini. I'm wearing my bikini pics one day and talk about Jesus the next day, and you can do it because you can do anything, girl. I was like, when they said that, I was like, can y'all please shut up? Like, y'all are women. Y'all are not making the rules for men. Men have their own rules. That's like saying to a person, like, I am going to hire somebody. Let's just say an employer. I'm hiring somebody. These are the qualifications. The worker cannot come and say, these are the qualifications I have, therefore you have to give me the job. No, it's based off what the hiring manager is wants and looking for. You can't change what they're looking for. Whatever they're looking for is what they're looking for. But what if you really, really want the job? Okay, then you really, really have to listen to the hiring manager. You understand? Look at it as a job, but a job that serves you. If you're going to be somebody's wife, that means somebody loves you enough to take care of you. Somebody loves you enough to be there for you. Somebody loves you. It's not a bad thing. I know women are going to get offended. Oh, it's not a job. Who they think they are, this and that, the third. Y'all not signing up to take care of him. He's signing up to take care of you. Y'all know how y'all all about your money. Y'all know how y'all all about what y'all, thank you for the hearts. Y'all know how you are about your money when it's a woman. Imagine the man, imagine a man. Like, they really be like, oh, you think it ain't nothing? Oh, you pay for the date then, right? So yeah, the man is like, look, if I am responsible for you, I don't want to be with a person that had a ton of bodies, even though we still don't like it. They had a ton of bodies, but that's your fault, women. Women, it's our fault because you accepted it. You could be a woman that be like, no, sir, you don't qualify for me because you got a ton of bodies. I mean, extraordinary amount of bodies. It's embarrassing as a woman too. But y'all, you know what y'all say? Y'all be like, yeah, he's mine. You made had him once, but I got him all the time. Y'all remember that song? Yo, let me tell you how I got into a whole fight over that dumb song. I want to hear the story. Let me know if you want to hear the story. You guys say I want to hear it. You guys say it. No, I'm not gonna tell it until y'all say it. If you want to hear the story, tell me you want to hear the story, right? So anyway, yo, man, got me into a whole fight when I was in 6th grade. I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. But I had hands. So anyway, so posting your kids, okay, that's fine. But some of y'all be posting and the background be looking dirty. Some of y'all be posting, y'all just don't care. Like you're okay. Let me give you background is dirty, right? Background is dirty is like you don't take care of your house. They disqualify. They like, nah, I'm good. They pass on you for that reason. It's always somebody watching you online. You think it doesn't matter what you post? It really does matter what you post. Think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times about it. And then it's like you don't think ahead because you're just like, whatever. You're such in the moment, girls. Just be for the guys that's in the moment. But future thinking girls get the guys that think about the future. Tell me I'm wrong. Future thinking girls like, nah, I can't do that because that's not a good look. Oh, girl, be free. Be free. First of all, let me look you up and down. Do I want to look like you? Do I want what you have? Do I want? Oh, no. Okay, I'm not listening. La 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 la. I'm not listening. I'm not. You can say that. They can say that about me. That's fine. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, but listen to them who's telling you the wrong thing. Somebody that may not. There's a girl. That's many women that like are divorced, and I listen to their advice because they not taking their actual. Well, I listen to some of what this one lady says. Right when it comes to marriage, she ain't about marriage. She's still mad about it. I'll listen to nothing she say when it comes to that. No, it shouldn't be marriage no more. You should just have a civil union. Boo, boo, boo. I just act like she said nothing, right, and moved it along. However, when it comes to some of the things she say, I believe her because she's basing it off of what the men say. She's basing it off her research. She's basing it off of statistics and not just her feelings. I don't base this stuff off my feelings. My feelings are based off of the statistics. My feelings are based off the opinions of people that actually matter. Okay. So, Poppy, one more thing. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take that thing. Don't fall. So the last thing is, so yeah, that it does matter. It does matter. I'll get when I started answering my DMs, they're like, I've been watching you for years, and it's not, bro, guys. None of them, like, they all had their own businesses, they all had their own hustles, and a lot of women think that there's only losers or players. There's a whole lot in between, man. It's a whole lot of men in between. And they're watching you. Even a guy with a job. I know y'all feel like every guy with a 9 to 5 is, oh, that's they had a topic and they asked the women on the panel, is guys with a 9 to 5 played out? And I like her answer when she said, if you broke, it's played out. So you can have a 9 to 5, but you're getting paid well, but you should have been left that job if you're not getting paid well and do something else. So it doesn't really, you don't have to be a business owner to get a good woman. You think I'm not coming? Don't fall. He's running. So yeah, as long as you can handle your own, you have stability, the women are always gonna be like, okay, let's see what you're working with. All right, so let me go to this video. Oh, okay. One other thing I want to talk about. Sorry. So another thing is, when I was doing the show before, somebody I was close to, their grandfather, great energetic. Hold on, y'all. One more thing I would say is, so when I'm talking to somebody one on one, I don't share everything online. Some people think, hold on, y'all, give me 1 second. Hold on. Go over there. What? What? So there's some men, right? They will watch. They will watch just to get a heads up on me or whatever. But at the end of the day, they still don't know what I really think. I could talk about a topic in general, but that's not what I want because I'm looking at it from an objective point of view. In general, women need to do XYZ. It doesn't mean I need to do that. In general, men could do XYZ. It doesn't mean I'm looking for a guy that has that. So you would have to have a personal conversation with me to really know what I really think. You would have to really get to know me because what you do in public and what you do in private could be totally two different things. You see what I'm saying? But is you can't promote. I'm not saying that I don't believe in what I say. I'm just saying I'm not in that scenario. I can't tell a woman to, oh, you gotta pick your I want XYZ. You gotta do what I say. I'm in a different boat than you. I had a conversation with a woman. I was like, listen, you don't have any kids. I don't know why you're taking this as a joke. Like, this not a joke. It's not that she was taking it as a joke. I'm like, I take this way more seriously than you do, right? As far as relationships, right? And you're younger and you have no kids. So you better get better results than me. Hey, how are you? You better get more results than me because I have a different scenario. I have different things. You can do other things I can't do. Like for me, I always say I can't. I was like, I can't be a stay-at-home mom. I was like, I made my own self a stay-at-home mom. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Okay, I made my own self a stay-at-home mom. It is what it is. I love what I do. I was like, well, dang. When I think about it, I don't really need nobody to make me a stay-at-home mom. I did it for myself, right? So, but if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, that will be something you have to do. But I also know that I have to bring in income to take care of my children because they're my children. I come with them. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't tell somebody like, oh, you should just quit all jobs, go be a stay-at-home mom, and knowing that I can't do that. It's two different scenarios. So and a lot of things I used to say on the show, I used to go through the dates, and it was fun though. I ain't gonna lie. My dating challenge was great. And I would talk about whatever, whatever, whatever. But um, at the same time, those things didn't get to like the mainstream. Like I would call YouTube the mainstream. I call Facebook like a little protective little place, right? I could say whatever I want on Facebook. But if it went over to YouTube, all that stuff was like more general. It wasn't like my personal, this is what happened to me, like my crazy stories. It got toned down all the way. So and I started being cognizant of what I put online because people are starting to use it to try to manipulate the situation. You see what I'm saying? So they're always gonna do that, but I don't have to give them so much. I can help people without throwing myself in the middle of it. Now, if I'm talking one-on-one with a woman and I feel like God releases it on my heart to say something, even now in the show, if I feel like what I say is going to help somebody, I'll say it. I don't have a problem. Like I'm an open book. But at the same time, I don't want to put myself to a place where like I'll say certain things and it'd be really cringy. Like, oh my God, did I say that? Don't watch. Don't. And secretly, I don't want nobody to watch. But I know they're watching and I know that they're growing. So I'll do it for those people. But then you got haters. I got actually bona fide haters. I got people that want to crack the door open to anything negative, right? Anything. And I still share because it's like it's not about me, right? So you have to be careful what you put online. And I'm like, yo, I have to have somebody really solid to be like, oh, she talks about her past, her life, whatever. For him, if I say something, a story about the past. Okay, so if I say something, Emmanuel. Okay, if I say something, if I say something Sorry. If I say something, what was I talking about? I forgot. Anyway, so oh yeah, yeah. So these are personal things. And it's good because it's like I've grown from the beginning. So it was where I was, and I understood, like I did episode 1, right? And I had to go back and edit it. I was mad. I was piping hot mad. I did that show because I felt like somebody was like, you know, basically trying to brush me off. And I was like, oh no, the heck you didn't. And I was so bad. I was like, I gotta do this. I'm gonna do it. And my one of my friends like, she was like, that was you mad? You was mad? I didn't even know you were mad. But it was so important. It was almost like I'm one of those people that you have to really get mad to be like, that I'm doing it, right? Like once I do it, like once I get mad, now I'm like, I'm not scared. I was so scared my first show. So it's a lot that we put out about ourselves, even putting out what our kids look like. It doesn't matter until it matters. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter until it matters. Seems like everybody's doing it. It's okay. Until you do what? You put your location out. This guy right here, rapper Rolly Bands, put his location out, right? And he got shot and killed outside of his apartment complex after taunting people on social media, revealing his whereabouts at the moment. Who you talking to? Okay. Authorities says it's likely he and the suspects knew each other. Let me tell you, it's very dangerous. The people that will set you up, it's like some people that were like, I remember back in the day when you went on vacation, you didn't tell nobody you went on vacation. Because when you went on vacation, you wanted somebody to watch your house. And now your house is likely to get robbed if everybody know that you left. But nowadays, we tell everybody, we at the airport, we over here, we over there. Ain't nobody at the crib. And they know where you live. Or we posting what our front of our house looks like or how our street looks like. All of this is dangerous. We really got to think about how much information we put out there. We got countries spying on us through apps. Like it's crazy. Thank God we're normal people, but if you're not a normal person, if you ever got like a whole lot of money, you'll be screwed. If they want something that you have, you'll be screwed. So let's talk about this rapper. I just went off of this right here. I just went off of this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go go. I want to know what y'all think of this. All right, let me share my screen. When Mondays come, it's like in daycare, the kids be acting right when you send them home, but Mondays come, you gotta start all over again. Hold on, let me get this separated. And now we're separated. We can't stand one another. Ooh, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Every time I see you, I get a bad vibe. Yeah, that was the most gangster song. Dang, every time I see you, I get a bad vibe. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Here we go.
One of my brothers sent this to me, right? It was reported that rising Tampa rapper Rolly Bands was outside his apartment complex after taunting people on social media, revealing his whereabouts at the moment. Authorities say it's likely. Let's get into it.
All right, before we start, right? I notice how people like to say, I'm at a place. Let me tell you how much of a turn off that is for me. That you are a man and you are not aware. When you're leaving somewhere, you be like, I was just at such and such. But don't be like, I'm here right now. Like to me, it's like you're not aware, and then you're not a person that can protect me. I saw it and I was like, oh, all right, that's okay. I've seen people put themselves on the internet in very precarious positions. Like y'all be putting people in a casket on the internet. Y'all put yourselves or other people in a hospital bed. Don't be putting me on no I'm looking rough on a hospital bed. Like, can I have a moment of privacy? And now it's to the point where if I remember my daughter, like this is the difference between social media and before and after I had kids. I remember when I had my daughter or whatever, give them a minute to get together. Let me look at my child, whatever. Second one, no social media. That was when was she born? She was born in 2000. So I had one in 20. At this point, the years have left me. All right, let me see. 8/31/07. 07, right? 07. When 2012 came around, the dad was like, the baby came out and the picture was taken before I held my child. That's how y'all let social media really take over your life. The picture was taken, I don't want to say before I had my child, but if not immediately, I was like, yo, I just had a baby. I don't even know if I want to post her that raw, that real. And the fact that you don't have that protection instinct. Ladies, y'all not looking. Y'all are not looking at these men appropriately. I know one of the girls was like, yo, I don't want no guy that makes six figures because that's only $274 a day. And I don't want no guy that she makes a lot of money. She makes millions. And her dad does the private jets. I don't know about no guy that don't have a gun on him because you already lacking. You already lacking what the other guys have. Whatever, right? But guns to the side, right? Because if you long as I got King engines, mess with me if you want to. Hey. I don't need nobody else. All right. Put guns to the side. The fact that you don't protect your kids, yourself, your woman, with just the way you move about the internet makes me nervous. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm judging you. I am. Some things is just like, listen, you can do whatever you want. I'm free. But certain things, when you acting foolish, I'm judging you. It is what it is. All right, let me go. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like stuff like that. That's crazy.
First off, condolence to homie fam. Out in Tampa, this rapper, Rolly Bands, like most rappers, had ops. This is the norm, but then it take a plot twist. He dead for them to air him out. Went online, post his whereabouts. Most know where I live. If I want smoke, I'm at my crib. In 5 minutes, he made the order, then it got delivered.
First of all, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt. I don't mean no harm. You told them when to come see you. And I'm sure if he knew this was going to happen like this, he just made a mistake. And my condolences to the family. He made a mistake. Sometimes we think we more we could control scenarios. A lot of kids, like I'm talking to parents with teenagers and their kids are acting out of control. But we got to remember that we were out of control too. We feel like we can handle scenarios. It just speaks to our immaturity because in our maturity, we would know that we cannot handle everything. There's some people, they raising their kids and they scratching their head like, yo, I don't even know what to do. But listen, some people know what to do because it's like, what you know? Because it's like when it gets too much, you're supposed to call on God. But you to feel like you can handle every scenario, you really ain't lived life yet. If you feel like you can handle every scenario, and this is when people really be like, they start thinking about God, not with them. See, we think we good, and we probably are good. It's when you have children, you start to say, nah, because I can't be everywhere all the time. That's when I see people start to say, you know what, I might take this God thing a little seriously because my kid like kind of crazy. Let's get back to it. He started taunting them.
Came clapping the fifths. He went from pull up in 5 minutes to getting carried by 6. How tragic is this? Young has learned from this tragic event. Wolves starving for flesh, carnivores. Never put meat in front of starving dogs.
Y'all don't understand is people that hate you. There are some people that cannot stand you. They cannot hate you. It has nothing to do with how good you are or how good of a person you can be or how tough you are. They just can't stand you. They don't want you to win at all. They know you. It ain't the people that don't know you. Okay. All right. For my Caucasian friends, okay? Wherever you are in the world. For my people from all other countries. The reason why people stay in the hood, right? The reason why people feel safe in the hood even though it's not a safe place. It's because we all know if they know you, you good, right? Or if the people in the neighborhood know your car, then your car's fine. If they know that you live here, you're okay. If you don't have no beef with nobody, 9 times out of 10, you're fine. The prices of work, you can afford to live there, and you're so poor people take the risk every single day of living in the hood. Why? Because they know that they can these are their options, right? And they'll stay in their options and they make sure. It's a lot of people that go to the project. I'm really talking about the project. A lot of people that stay in there's the hood and then there's the projects, right? Well, in my mind, you don't go into the projects having beef with people. You just don't go. So people will go to chill and be friends with people in the projects, all that stuff. But anytime you hear something happen, somebody got shot, they knew each other. They had beef with somebody. Something went down. I don't know. Sometimes the girl's involved, sometimes not. So people feel like I ain't got no beef with nobody, which it could be a problem. It could be a problem. You like, I ain't got no beef with nobody. I'm gonna go down there anyway. You done left the neighborhood, and now you coming back into the fire. That could be a problem. Then the next thing is there's people that know you that want to kill you, and he invited it.
Ain't about being
It wasn't
hard or
why.
soft. Young artists should read The Art of War. In this part specifically, the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. With that said, well,
You know, there's a he said the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Meaning y'all want to go to war, but y'all don't know how this works. You don't know how this works. Let's take this and bring this down to everyday there's somebody okay, the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Let's put that in relationship context. That's like the wife that goes online and complains about her husband. Ma'am, y'all be forgetting that your name attached to your Facebook, your real name. Y'all forget y'all real picture. Even if you ain't got your real name on there, your real picture and the people that know you, they know. So your friend, your old friend or your real friend, they know that there's something going on in your marriage and they can slide on in there. Oh, she not doing that. Oh, she don't take care. Look how she talk about you and disrespect you like that. So the enemy, you are giving the opportunity. You literally, if the hot sauce is what the enemy, this is the prop we have now. If the hot sauce is what the enemy needed, it's like here you go, here you are. He said, "Meet me at my house in 5 minutes." Like you in what army, bro? Like where your army at? Why didn't you have nobody with you? It's crazy.
his ops must have read this. They had Smokey put his address, and they came and addressed it. That's how we did.
You know how close you had to be watching somebody's social media. That's how close they be. They be waiting for the. They be waiting. Somebody's always waiting to take your spot. Like, I heard that. I live my life according to that.
Is with these savages. A location is dropped, a body drop after it. Think y'all doesn't know. Allegedly, something similar happened with Pop Smoke. Rest in peace. We lose in the greatest brothers. Smart learn from mistakes, but wise learn from mistakes of others. Now a young life gone. Prayers to this family that mourn. The pain is ignites, but mistakes cost, and sometimes you pay with your life. And now family hurts.
Sometimes the decisions that you make, you hurt your family. I don't know if he had children. Sometimes the decisions you make, you want to do like, listen, this is my life. I can do what I want to do. You hurting people.
Candles. Homies burning candles. And you lit. A bunch of blogs posting you and never posted your music.
That's true.
Doing extra numbers. Again, youngest learn a lesson from us. If you don't learn nothing at all, understand that the tongue is a sword, a sharp one. So if I save just one life with this verse, job done. Mission accomplished, man.
And that's what I'm saying with the show. If one person decides that they're gonna make a difference, they're gonna make a change, they're gonna change their behavior, they're going to listen more, complain less, change their mindset, be more willing to work with the man, understand their woman better, treat her better, so we can have more relationships, more marriages, more successful marriages, right? So it starts good, goes good, stays good. And now y'all can be an example for other people and it starts spreading like wildfire. It takes one, right? It's all about the babies. The babies they need those models. They need those models. Me and him have a good time. I learned how to be a rough mom. Don't worry. We're good. He likes it. Right? So we have to be on our oh, you hurt yourself? We have to be on our purpose. We have to be doing our job. We have to stay vigilant and don't give the enemy a way in. This is so sad. I'm sorry that this happened. We can learn from it though. If we're not talking about this, we're gonna continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. I mean, young people feel like they can't die. What? I could have died when I was 11 years old in a car accident. What are you talking about? That's 25 years ago. So when I look at my life and I'm like, oh, look at me, 25 years. Look at my little family. You know what I mean? Like, I know the value of life. When I go to sleep, I'm like, God, if you let me see tomorrow, I don't deserve tomorrow because I'm me. It's a gift from God. The present is a gift from God. So we have to really act like it. Listen, that is it for today, guys. I want to hear what you have to say. I think he's done. Is he
I
done?
could prevent one from going down that path. I did mine. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications.
Yeah, I like hearing this thing in the same beat. I'm like, you better not change that beat. Don't do it. I like hearing this rap. So, from now on, you gotta make moves. You gotta move like, okay, all right, let's just say you about to make, oh, we about to make $250,000 a year. Start moving like that. Start moving like, yeah, we about to have some serious jewelry on us. We're gonna have this and that and the third. I noticed how in my church, my bishop has somebody sitting at the. I was like, why is the guy sitting on the stage now? And I was thinking, oh, Will Smith, Chris Rock. You gotta think ahead. You got to think ahead of what could happen wrong and be prepared for the worst. That's why we need each other, right? Women think of the future, but for somehow we don't think about the dangers in the future. We just thinking about the good stuff of the future, right? And men are thinking about the dangers today forevermore, right? We balance each other out. So men and women belong together, guys. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you for watching Ruth and Relationship. Ruth and Relationship. Tell me, can you handle it? It's the Ruth and Relationship Show. Bye. I gotta start doing that. All right. I bless your dating life, your children, and your marriage. Bye. See you tomorrow.